Fight Club, The Matrix, Jurassic Park. 3 films that feel insanely original, but none of them came out of thin air. And today I'm going to show you the exact method behind how movies like these were created, so you can come up with your own original story from scratch. I used to struggle like hell to come up with original ideas for my short films because I didn't want to make something that's boring, generic, already seen before type of stories. I wanted to create something that nobody has ever seen before. So over 7 years, across 2 of my channels where I've made 4 live-action short films and 8 animated ones that crossed over 2 million views, I finally built a 4-step framework that makes originality stupidly simple. And if you watch this video till the end, I'll give you the exact method that I use so you can start writing your stories today. But before getting into that 4-step framework, there's one thing I need to clarify. A lot of you probably think that writing a good story requires you to be original, but that's not necessarily the case. Good films focus on emotion. Fundamentally, you want to deliver an emotion in the audience when they watch a film. So if you have this one-dimensional thought of making something original just because it will make my story look good, then close this video. This video isn't for you. There will be another video where I clearly talk about this. The link to that video will be in the description. Go watch that and come back to this. But if you already got the fundamentals down, you know the emotion is important for a film and you got that down, then continue watching this video. And here's the method that almost every single film secretly uses. Basically fuse 2 or 3 concepts together. And there you go, you have an original film. For example, you might probably know movies like Jurassic Park, Fight Club, The Matrix. All of them use this method. Jurassic Park, it's basically dinosaurs mixed with today's world. Fight Club, insomnia, numbness to the capitalism, and masculinity crisis. And The Matrix, simulation, philosophy, freedom. None of these concepts belongs to each other. Like, how do you expect insomnia mixed with masculinity? Right? They don't connect. No one would think of it. Okay, that's cool and all. They use 2 to 3 different concepts and fuse them together to make an original film. So how do I do that? How do I find these concepts? How do I find things that are worthy of fusing together? That's exactly what I'm going to tell you. Step 1, pick a topic that you actually like. It doesn't need to be original. You don't need to think too much of it. Just pick a topic that you genuinely feel is cool. Maybe action, maybe shooting, maybe fighting, or a creepy doll horror, or something much more simpler like a shirt or microphone or a camera. Something that you're interested in to make a movie out of. For example, to make things easy, let me choose the keyword dinosaurs. Assume I'm a guy who likes dinosaurs. I like how they look like. I'm very much interested in how they behave, what their capabilities, the different kinds of dinosaurs, different species. Some fly, some don't. Some eat others while some eat plants, I guess. And once you have this topic, it's time to move on to step 2, which is write 5 facts that you know about the topic. This is why I told you to pick something that you're genuinely interested in. For my example, dinosaurs. The first fact is dinosaurs lived in this prehistoric time period. Second fact, some are carnivores, some don't eat others. And the third fact is we know they existed because of the fossil remains. And the fourth fact is their bones are displayed in the museum for us to look at. That's pretty cool. And fifth fact is they went extinct because of an asteroid. Simple. It doesn't have to be unique. It can be as simple as dinosaurs walks on 2 legs and some do on 4 legs. Some have tail, some have wings. I mean, there's no real template that you should follow. You can just say out whatever you feel like, whatever comes in your mind. Now, step 3, flip every fact. Write the opposite of what you wrote earlier. Because this is where the originality is born. Coming back to my example, for the first fact, I chose dinosaurs used to live in prehistoric time period. When I flip it, they live today. That's basically it. For the second fact, I told some eat others, others don't. And flip that, dinosaurs, they don't even eat. Why? Because they're robots. I mean, okay, sure, that's pretty much it. And the third fact that I told, we know dinosaurs exist because of their fossil remains. Flip that, all of it was a lie. There was no fossil fuel that resembled a dinosaur. Why? I don't know, it had something to do with the government or something. And the fourth fact, dinosaurs' bones are displayed in the museum. Flip that, those bones are not dead, they're alive. Why did they come alive? I don't know, maybe some horror, black magic kind of thing happened. And the fifth fact is dinosaurs were extinct by an asteroid. Flip that. No asteroids erased dinosaurs off the planet. Something way darker happened. Maybe some alien invasion happened. Some crossbreeding happened, which produced a specific type of race that we now call as humans. Or some weird shit like that. See, it was simple, right? I didn't try to make sense of it. I just went with my gut, what I felt in the moment when I flipped it. And coincidentally, you don't even realize these opposite facts were some of the building blocks of already existing films, like dinosaurs living in the same timeline, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, dinosaurs' bones coming to alive in the museum, night at the museum, dinosaur fossil fuels that never existed. That opens up door for the conspiracy thriller that government is trying to hide something. You can go in that direction. Aliens crossbreeding with dinosaurs to make humans. I mean, that's a really weird A24 kind of horror film that I really want to watch. Don't you? Who in the right mind would watch that? And all of this was created just by flipping a fact that you already know in the topic that you're already interested in. And step 3 is pick the antifact that resonates with you the most, that helps you build a story around it naturally, that sparks you up. Pick that and start with the story. Add the character, add the theme, the plot is already there. Try to add meaning to it, make sense of it, and slowly you'll naturally form a really good story. An original one. And the step 4 is, it's not a practical step, it's just a mindset shift that there are no real correct ways to form ideas, to write stories. Everything is just based on feeling, the emotion. So I'm just giving you the vehicle to start your journey. And if you have another idea that pops up midway, you are free to switch vehicles because you don't need to be restricted in the approach that I tell you. It helps you get started, of course, but if something good, if something even better comes along the way, then feel free to invite it. That's how art works. There's no real template, rules, or strategies or framework to follow. Every mechanical strategy or idea is built to feeling. So go with the feeling. Let me show you how Fight Club uses exact method and revise the concepts that I told. Okay, let's pick a topic. Modern life. What are the 5 facts that you know about modern life? People work 9 to 5 jobs. People are afraid of conflicts. People waste their life chasing meaningless luxuries, and they feel numb, purposeless, and soulless. Okay, 4 are done. So let's flip that. People work 9 to 5 jobs. The guy rejects the system. People are afraid of conflict. The guy loves violence. People chase meaningless luxuries. This guy rejects capitalism as well. People feel numb and purposeless, while this guy feels alive in the moments of destruction. Basically, now you have the plot of Fight Club. Now build a story around it. Add insomnia, add hallucination, add a guy who's a loser and had the exact opposite version of him to be a fake, to be a hallucination. And you know how the movie goes, I don't need to explain it. So basically, grab 2 concepts, fuse together, boom, you got Fight Club. Like I already told you, you don't have to follow this method. You can just pick 2 random topics and just fuse them together and see what you can come up with. Because originality isn't magic, it's just contrast between 2 things. And now you got the exact system to create anything, anytime. And if you want help to turn your idea into an actual short film, I've built a filmmaking community for that. Inside, I literally break down how I wrote my recent short film, Red Hands, from scratch so you can follow it step by step. You'll get honest feedbacks from filmmakers just like you, and you can DM me anytime you want if you want help with your script or your short film. If you're serious about filmmaking, then it will be the top link in the description, and I'll see you later.